everyone, welcome back if you are a current subscriber, and if you are new to the channel, hello, my name's Grace, and obviously if you stumbled on this video, we got something in common. We both like handbags. If you want to go have a little bit of a creep on my channel, you'll see that I have some other handbag related videos like reviews and unboxings, comparisons, things like that, but I also have some other fashion videos like outfit inspiration, some try on hauls. I like kind of fashion, lifestyle, beauty, travel vlogs, things like that. So make sure to subscribe if you want to see some more. But today, as I said, we're going to be talking about handbags. In particular, the best designer handbags that in my opinion are actually worth spending your money on. Now, I am going to put my hands up and admit that in the past, I have made some designer purchases that I'm not happy with, or that I didn't feel were worth my money for different reasons. In some circumstances, I've just sold the piece on, or in other circumstances, I have kept it and just made sure I got my wear out of it. But if you'd like to see a video on my kind of designer purchase regrets or the worst designer purchases that I've made, let me know in the comments, because I will for sure do a video on that. But today we're going to be talking about the best ones, the good stuff. So I've got my three babies sitting pretty at my feet, the best three designer handbags in my opinion that are worth you spending your hard-earned cash on. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first handbag that I have sitting here is probably not going to come as any surprise to you if you've been watching my channel for a while, because I yap on about it all the freaking time. But I feel like this bag is one that, I don't know, I definitely think it is my most used handbag for sure, even out of all three of these. I just love it, and it is the Gucci Soho Disco bag. Guys, this is the best value for money bag I have ever bought in my whole entire life. I have got so much wear out of this handbag, it is ridiculous. I have this almost a year now, and to say that I have probably used this 75% of that year, that would probably be accurate. So just to run through the specs really briefly, I have a more kind of in detail review unboxing kind of thing on this handbag, which I leave linked up here if you want to see it. But I got it in the black. It's a natural grain leather, and it has a kind of light gold metal hardware. It has a long strap that is adjustable. It has a tassel zip closure, and the inside is a cotton linen lining in a kind of beige color with two open pockets. I'll show you kind of close-ups of this bag so you can see it in better light and stuff like that. And then lastly, it has the two interlocking G's embossed on the front. So the reason why I think this bag is 110% worth you spending your money on is purely because of its practicality. I think it is a fantastic size for a crossbody bag. It basically fits all of the necessities. The amount of things that I can fit in this bag is ridiculous. I can fit a large wallet, my large kind of YSL wallet. I can fit a vlogging camera, two phones, because I have my phone for work and my phone just for personal use also. What else can I fit in here? Lipsticks, lip glosses, extra kind of cash, things like that. This just fits so much. Because the bag is kind of a relaxed fit or a relaxed structure, it kind of means that you can squeeze a lot of things into it in comparison to other bags that are a little bit more stiff. It's super robust, if you want to say that, because of its natural grained leather. You don't feel like you're going to kind of damage it or get it dinged up if you hit it off things. It wipes down really, really easily. I am desperate for having makeup on my hands all the time. One, because of work, and two, because I clearly just touch my face all day long. So I'm constantly like transferring makeup onto the bag, but it wipes down really, really easily. Also, I'm really glad that I got the black in this handbag, because I was going between getting the black or the rose beige, which is their kind of nude color. But I watched another couple of reviews before I had purchased it, and a lot of people were saying that with the rose beige, they had a lot of transfer on the back of the handbag if they were wearing darker jeans. And I'm so glad now that I didn't get that bag, because I have worn this that much that if I was going to wear it with jeans, there would 110% be color transfer on the back of it. So you don't have that trouble with the black. So yes, this bag 110% is worth you spending your money on. I get so much wear out of it. Somebody was actually asking me the other day whether it was heavy or not. It's a super lightweight handbag. This leather is so lightweight. And then the other thing somebody was asking me about was how I got on with the little kind of adjustable strap, because I had mentioned in my unboxing that some people were saying that the strap started to flap out here at the sides the more that you wore it, and yes, it does. It doesn't stay flat or straight, but honestly, it doesn't really bother me. Overall, I absolutely adore this bag. As I said, I wear it so much. I think it's great for kind of everyday use, running around the shops, getting jobs done, or wearing out to dinner, wearing out on nights out. I've worn this on that kind of occasion too. I just think it's the perfect all-around bag if you're looking for a smaller, more compact crossbody shoulder style bag. So the Gucci Soho Disco is a winner. Okay, handbag number 2 that I definitely think is worth the money is a relatively new purchase, as in the last maybe 2 or 3 months for me, and it is the Prada Diagramme leather crossbody bag. Now, you'll have seen a review that I done on this bag back on my channel a couple of weeks ago, Again, I link it up here if you want to see it in more detail. But the reason why I think this handbag is also worth the money is purely down to its practicality also. You kind of see that as a running theme when it comes to crossbody bags or more small compact bags. I find that they're definitely worth the money if they are actually practical and you can actually use them and fit things into them. This here is a calfskin leather. It has a chain shoulder strap, unlike the Gucci Soho Disco, with a zip closure and steel finish hardware. So both of them have the zip closure, something that I find very, very useful in a handbag. On the front, you'll see that it has the metal logo lettering that says Prada Milano, and then on the inside it has their signature fabric lining and 2 inner pockets, one that has a zip and one that doesn't. Again, I'll include some close-ups if you want to see a better kind of idea of the bag. I know that I'm only after showing you a kind of leather crossbody, and this is a fairly similar leather crossbody, but I actually like these 2 bags for completely different reasons. So with the Gucci Soho Disco, I love that it's a little bit more of a casual, relaxed bag that can be worn dressed up, and also love the amount of things that I can fit in it. And then with this bag, I like that it's slightly more sophisticated, a little bit more elegant, a little bit more dressy, but I wear this during the day all the freaking time. Obviously, it also has a different strap to it, so I feel like that brings a totally different element to the bag. Couple of questions I've been getting asked in this bag recently. One, yes, it is a little bit heavier than the Gucci Soho Disco, purely just because of the metal strap. The actual handbag itself isn't heavy, it's just the strap, the chain strap is a little bit more heavy. Somebody else was asking me if this here kind of flapped around a lot. It does, but not to the extent that it would kind of bother me. And they thought that the bag might flip around a lot too, but the handbag itself doesn't flip around. The top strap here does, and the metal chain can sometimes kind of stick like that a little bit, but honestly, it's nothing crazy that's going to actually annoy you when you're wearing the handbag. And then lastly, another question that somebody asked me was if I felt like I had to be really careful with my handbag, saying as it's a little bit more of a soft leather in comparison to the Gucci Soho Disco. No, this leather is a little bit more robust than your average kind of softer leather. I don't feel like I have to be super careful with it. Obviously, I'm not going to start throwing my handbag around, but it hasn't got scratched at all. There is not a single scratch on it. There's a very slight grain to this leather, so now nothing crazy, but it's not super soft to the fact that it's going to get scratched really easily if you hit it against something. So it's still in perfect condition. I can't see that I have any scratches on it anyway, and I've had it for about 3 months now and I've worn it constantly, so it's still doing good. So back to why I think it is worth spending your money on. This is a fantastic handbag. It is very, very practical. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more elegant or sophisticated, I suppose, than the Gucci Soho Disco, it holds a really significant amount of items inside. It doesn't hold just as much as the Gucci Soho Disco because it is a little bit more structured and you don't want to start ramming things into it, but it still does hold quite a large amount of items. It still fits my big wallet inside it too, so that's a plus for me. It wears really well. As I said, it's a good robust handbag. When I get makeup on it, it wipes down really easily. You're not going to be afraid of getting it kind of scratched and things like that. And also at the end of the day, it looks really, really good. So I definitely think this one here was worth spending my money on. I have worn this so much since I purchased it, actually a lot more than the Gucci Soho Disco, but I have been going between those mostly for my crossbody shoulder kind of smaller bags. Those two are the ones that I am wearing constantly. And last but definitely by no means least is a handbag that I've actually had for, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years now, and I have got so much wear out of this bag. It is incredible. It is not a crossbody bag. It's not a small bag by any means. This is my handbag that I go to when I need to throw my life into it. And it is also a Prada handbag, and it is the Prada Saffiano Luxe Double Zip Tote. If you're looking for a handbag that you need to basically carry your house around in, this is amazing. So reasons why I love this handbag, and I 110% think it is worth spending your money on. First and foremost, due to the amount of use that I've gotten out of it, I can totally tell that it was worth spending the money on because I use it a hell of a lot. When I want a big handbag, this is the one that I reach for all the time. You will probably have guessed through this video that I am all about a practical handbag, and a handbag that's durable and that's gonna wear well. This is definitely one of those types of handbags. The leather itself is a calfskin leather, but it's finished with the Prada kind of signature etching. So it's a little bit textured. You can kind of hear that when I'm scraping my nails on it. And you can scrape your nails on it and it's not going to scratch because it is textured. So if you hit it against something, it's going to be a-okay. So unlike the other two handbags, obviously this one is like about 3 times the size of them. It has 2 little top handles here and a longer crossbody handle that is also adjustable. It has snap closures here on the sides, which if I can open them for you, you can see that the bag actually expands here at the side, and then it has 2 kind of double zip closure detailings here. So both of these zips are pockets, large pockets, and then there's the actual interior of the handbag also. All of the zips and the metal on the handbag is gold too, and I have it in the caramel color. Another great thing about this handbag is, if I can pop it onto the bottom here, it has 4 little gold protective metal feet. So if you put your bag down on the floor, those little babies are going to protect the bottom of the handbag. It also has this little part here in the front attached to the handle that is removable, so you don't have to have it there, but I've always just kept it there. And you can keep a key ring or whatever you want on this, and I'm sure you could also get this monogrammed if you want to. And then on the inside, I will show you this up closer obviously again, but it has the signature jacquard lining again, and this time though it's in a kind of beige color, almost beigey gold. It also has 4 compartments on the inside. One is a zip compartment, and it's pretty big in on the back here. It actually stretches from here right across to here, and then there are 3 other compartments that are just completely open for your phone, your cards. I have sunglasses, extra cash, things like that in it. I just think that this is such a great bag when you really need to carry a lot of things with you. So whether I'm out and I really need to carry my DSLR, or I really need to carry a spare pair of flats or something, I don't know, whatever you need in your handbag, or a big diary, things like that, this bag is going to fit all in it. It's good and sturdy. I love that it can expand as well, so you can kind of fit a little bit more in if you want. Obviously the only thing is that this middle section is always going to be open, so I tend to leave it closed here on the snaps at the side because it kind of looks closed. It's a little bit harder to get into when the side snaps are closed. Or if I've got anything important, I just put it into the zip compartments here at the side because they are pretty big. They reach the whole way down to the bottom of the handbag. So this tends to be my handbag that I use when I'm traveling. I kind of use it as my carry-on handbag, my carry-on tote, because I can put my travel documents, things like that in it, my passport, and I put it into the zip compartment because it's nice and protected, but it also can carry lots of other things in it. Honestly, this bag fits so much in it. I have definitely gone over and stayed at friends' houses before and just used this to carry my pajamas and my outfit for the next day and makeup and everything. Literally my life. This carries my life in it. So if you're looking for a handbag that has a lot of space and also looks really good and wears really well, is really durable, the Prada Saffiano Luxe Double Zip Tote is your go-to. So those are my 3 babies, the 3 handbags that I rotate through on a regular basis. Obviously I have other handbags, but these ones are the ones that I use all the freaking time. Whether I want a handbag that I can throw my life into, like everybody does, I reach for my Prada Saffiano tote. And if I want something that's a little bit more neat that I can just nip around with, I will go between my other Prada Diagramme or my Gucci Soho Disco. So down to practicality, durability, wearability as well. It's important that you're able to kind of wear the handbags with lots of different outfits and they're not going to clash and things like that. So color is important too. I definitely think those 3 handbags are 110% worth spending your money on. But if you have a designer handbag that isn't one of the 3 that I mentioned and you wear it all the time and you definitely think it is worth the money, make sure to leave it down in the comments below because I'd love to go and have a little bit of a look at it because it's always nice looking at new handbags. So that is all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. As always, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for some more videos, some more handbag videos, some more fashion videos, all that kind of good stuff. And also, anything else you want to say, Grace? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it and you want to see some more handbag related videos. I would really appreciate it. So I'm going to leave this video here for today. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you all again in my next one. Bye!